Welcome, traveler. I see. Just name who you want dead, and it shall be done.
And we're back. Today I'm going to be completing Elden Ring as a Shinobi. Apparently people didn't like that I couldn't beat it in the last video, so I'm going to show you how it's properly done. To begin playing as a Shinobi though, or an assassin as we say, there are a couple things I need to pick up. First off, I headed out to get the Bloodhound Step Ashavor and some easy runes from the night. Next up was heading to the round table hole to buy a dagger that was pretty useless throughout this whole thing. Step 3 was to kill the invisible Scarab that was clearly no match for me. Defeating the Scarab made me get the Flame of Red Domain's Ash of War, which is very important for later. To get the next item, I had to kill this knight and his pet rat. So as a Shinobi, I tried to do it in style. Okay, fine, I cheesed it. Can you feel that? Alright, so I just beat this boss, okay, and I just realized that I did it for no reason. This is the boss room, and the item is around the corner. So that was pretty pointless. Finally, on this long quest before we started the game, I had to kill the Black Knife Assassin to get our weapon, the Black Knife. Easy. Black Knife acquired. Okay, now I can actually start playing the game. Woohoo! Since the rest of the stuff I want is further on in the game, let's test our build and see if we're a badass Shinobi yet. We might not look it, but let's show Margit how a real warrior fights. Do we kill him with the dagger or the blade? Let's go with the dagger first and see how this pans out.
Foul tarnished, in search of the eldenring, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Well, that wasn't fair. I actually just obliterated him. This build in its full form is absolutely disgusting. Now I've killed Margit, I can say goodbye to the dagger that did absolutely nothing through that fight and pick up my first upgrade, the Misery Code. This is located in Stormville Castle. This allows me to dual wield 2 crazy daggers with some pretty sick combat arts, so I'm excited. I'm still bloodthirsty though, so let's go kill Godric too. The recommended level for Godric is around 40, and that's where I'm at right now in terms of level, so let's test this new weapon. Oh my god, what have I done? I've created a monster. Without even leveling my Misery Core, I managed to take out Godric like he was nothing. 2 bosses down. Now, this build is fun, don't get me wrong. But what's better than a mad Shinobi with flame daggers, you ask? A mad Shinobi with flame daggers and black magic. Oh, I can feel the power go into my head already. After getting the Godslayer seal and the black flame, I went to kill Renala, the 3rd major boss of Elden Ring. This was without leveling up a single time, so I was definitely going in under leveled. But I decided to try anyway. Oh, we look so badass right now. No, don't pan to the front. We don't want to see that. The illusion is ruined. It looks so bad from the front compared to the back. I actually melt with these daggers. Look how much health I'm taking off her. Alright, so if we fireball here. No, she dodges it. You know, took me 3 to 5 business days to conjure that and you fucking dodged it. Built like a nesting doll looking ass. Renala, you were a tough one, but no match for a real warrior. After defeating Renala, I went around the map defeating bosses in order to get bell bearings. In exchange for bell bearings, I'm offered the choice to purchase smithing stones from the round table hold. These stones can then be used to upgrade my weapons, boosting the amount of damage dealt. Having the choice to level up in the process, I chose not to. My reason for this being, if I go in over leveled, or even slightly above under level at this point, it's not going to be fair for the bosses. I'll be honest, it's going to be slaughter. I might be a dual wielding Shinobi that brings death to all, but I have honor. Next on the list to completing Elden Ring was hoisting the Dectus medallion I found in the Grand Lift to get to the Altus Plateau. I think that's how you pronounce that, Altus Plateau? After making my way towards the castle and fighting some not so important bosses, it was time for a true test. Figuring out the maze that is the capital. Honestly, I've seen rocket equations easier solved than the underground of this place. While I was there, I decided to pick up the Godfrey Icon Talisman to boost my spells and a Somber Smithing Stone 7. Feeling confident with my new items, it was time to face Morgoth, the Omen King. This guy's Damascus camo on his sword, so you know he means business. I'm saying at least 4th prestige to get that bad boy. I respect the grind, Morgoth, but is it going to be enough to keep up? Jesus, he hits hard. Okay, you can keep up. You can definitely keep up. Okay, step, dodge, run, and cast. No, well, that's gonna hurt. You're getting too close. I can feel your breath on me. Go away. Whew, okay, phase 2. Right, now we summon the level 1 dogs so they can do absolutely nothing to him. So I can at least get like a hit or 2 off, I think. Wow, they really get one shot like that, huh? Morgoth was definitely a tough boss, but in the end, I got the better of him. Is anyone gonna be able to take me on? I just realized what boss is next. Making me want to act up. The next place on my hit list was the mountaintop of the giants, where in my opinion, the worst boss in Elden Ring is the fire giant. This guy has an extreme amount of health and hits like an absolute truck. This wouldn't be so bad on its own, but once he enters his second phase, there's nowhere to run. He unleashes fire everywhere around him and targets you wherever you go, making it extremely hard to inflict damage. While this whole thing is going on, you have to make sure he doesn't roll over you or stomp on you as you get too close, so preparation was definitely needed. I headed out to upgrade my misery code to level 19 and increase my faith stat to plus 50. If this wasn't good enough, I also set out to get the mimic summon as a way to create a decoy of myself fitting the Shinobi aesthetic. And just for kicks, I changed my armor finally from the starting gear, except for the robe because, I mean, it looks badass. With everything set up, I went to take on the fire giant. This is what you're gonna look like when I'm done with you, giant. You're gonna be dead just like your brethren here. God, I hate this guy. I don't even know why. Maybe because he's ginger or something. Anyway, after an extremely close call with a fire giant, you almost got me there. I was victorious and moving on to the late game. I set the Erdtree aflame, said goodbye to Melina. You will be missed, Melina. After that heartbreaking goodbye, I was teleported to the dragon's domain, Farum Azula. God, this game has so many places that I just cannot pronounce. How do you even say that? Farum Azula? There wasn't much to do here. I picked up an ancient dragon stone, upgraded my weapon to basically max level. Nice. Upgraded to a well-needed chest piece, took care of a duo of bosses, and put a dog in its place. I'm a god! Fuck yes! Defeating Malekith allowed me to get a brand new spell, and in spirit of the Shinobi build, I brought out the Blood Katana as a third weapon. I know this weapon used to be broken, but I have a full faith build right now and not an arcane one, so I'm hoping that cancels out the pure cheesy stink this weapon is. Plus, it looks really cool. How can I not give it a go? So this is the first king. My guy is yoked as a motherfucker. Honestly though, I never thought he was too challenging. As long as you distract him, he's pretty easy to take down. Okay, as soon as I get my first bleed, we switch. Alright, there we go. Now we get the daggers out and use this. Boom! Second phase, just like that. Easy. This phase terrifies me, honestly. When he runs at you like this, oh my god, I get bad anxiety from that. I know you want to hug Godfrey, but I'm not into that. Just dodge and attack. That's all I have to do. And with that done, the first king fell, and it was time for the final boss of Elden Ring. This was the final test of strength. Can I beat Elden Ring as a shinobi? It was time to find out. As I walked up to the burnt branches and entered the flashbang that is the fog, I initiated the final cutscene to take on God. This is how it went. Come on, focus up, focus up. Just keep on hitting with this. It's fine. It doesn't do the best of damage, but it's okay. Yeah, dodge that. Okay, nice. Test out the new spell. Alright, that's bad. It's not doing much either. How about the fireball? Okay, so fireball's best damage. Now we know that, we can just spam him. We're learning, we're evolving. This is good. I need my mimic to survive, though. I don't want him dying just yet. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. Nice. Phase 2, come on. Only problem I'm finding here is I don't have a lot of flasks. I think if I play this perfect, I can get him, but it's going to be a tough one. Mimic's still alive. That's what we like to see. Okay, we do good damage. I think we're good here. After an anticlimactic 10 minutes of just chasing this guy down with the power of my daggers, I defeated the Elden Beast. Yes! Oh my god, that was stressful. I mean, that was easy. That was the easy boss. I swear that was first try. Anyway, after defeating the final boss in Elden Ring, I mended the statue, sat on a throne, and completed Elden Ring as a shinobi.